What is up, guys? This is Goji Rex with another toy review, and today I'm going to be doing it on the 8-inch figure Bandai Biollante. This was requested by Elekaiju and 4tankzilla, and I'm just gonna start off by just saying that I got this guy from Vinyl Madness for only $89. It didn't come with a box, but then again, I honestly didn't really want a box because I really don't have that much room to even put another figure on my shelf. So a box won't make anything that much easier, and I don't want to spend $100 on like a piece of cardboard. So I'm just going to be starting off with just some scaling. Here's the 6-inch Bandai, just the Godzilla, just the Heisei Godzilla in general. If you have a 6-inch one, just a 6-inch Godzilla, okay. And this isn't a good scaling because Biollante should be a lot taller than this. So this isn't a good scaling, but if you were going to make a movie, then I would recommend using these two figures if you're going to make them fight, because really nothing else would work quite as good as this, but it's not that good of a scaling. Then just to show with the y-msf figure, same thing. Here, let me just adjust the legs so he's a little bit shorter. I mean, that's right, except he's looking straight at the ground, so that wouldn't make it. Yeah, so basically 6-inch figures don't work too well with this figure, and obviously an 8-inch figure, even though it's an 8-inch Biollante, obviously that just doesn't work. One figure he sorta works well with is the Ultimate Monster series Godzilla, but then Godzilla's too small, so I really just don't know what figure would go good with the Biollante. So scaling wise, if you're gonna get this figure, then it's just to have a Biollante. Don't expect to make really any movies with it. So yeah, and now on to the detail. And even though it's Biollante and it's a must-have, it's definitely an ugly figure, because just like an obvious little thing to show you is, let me adjust the light, the mouth. Now you should know that Biollante's mouth is just filled with just constant rows of just a bunch of hundreds by hundreds of little teeth, and this is just red paint. And then there's some like little bumps here, but they're not even painted, so obviously the mouth is an issue. And then, the little head things, I don't know what you would call, like the tentacle heads, they don't have any painted teeth on them, but the tentacles are made of rubber, so you can do that. And then the backside, the detail looks pretty good, kind of what you would expect just from a Bandai figure. Then like the veins, all that, and thorns on him, but the detail isn't too well. Just to show you, because a lot of people are wondering like what the bottom side actually looks like, and it's nothing special. It's even got a little hole in there. I don't know why. Probably just to, yeah, I know why, but still, yeah. And then the little, what do you call these? Like the little thorns on the side of her mouth are painted on this side, but not on this side, and they're just sort of molded in there. So this is a pretty lazy figure. It's not that tall, even though it looks like it would be a big figure, but when you just do some comparing, it's not that big at all. And then the eyes are sort of pink for some reason. I don't know if that's just my figure, or you can't really tell. It looks white. It looks white on the camera. I'm looking at the camera right now and it looks white, but in real life the eye right here looks pink. So yeah, I don't know if that's my figure, if like the age of it or something. I don't know. Then the belly doesn't look that well. I mean, it looks pretty okay, but you know. So yeah, detail on this guy, it's okay. It's like the basic Bandai detail, but it's just not that great of a figure. And I still recommend you get it, just so you can have the Bandai Biollante. But it just isn't that great of a figure. And then articulation, it has 4 points. These tentacles can rotate sort of back and forth. You could probably rotate 360, but you know, you get the idea. Alright, so that's just it for articulation. And the paint job is pretty good. It's made of a green vinyl, just like a sort of garbage can type green. Look, it looks black, you know, but like the blackish green kind of color, as you can see. And then on the back there's this stripe of a lighter green, which, you know, looks pretty good, I guess. Just a spray. It looks good, I guess. And orange, just one solid orange color for the stomach. The mouth, obviously, like I said before, isn't that good. It's ugly, actually. And then the teeth are just painted on. They're not sculpted. And then he has like a weird downwards jaw and a big overbite. Then the teeth are just painted white. Then pink eyes for some reason. And then, yeah, overall, it isn't that great of a figure, but it's still pretty good. I only recommend you get this just so you can just have a Biollante figure, I guess. So yeah, that's about it. It's only about 6 inches tall, even though it's an 8-inch scale. It's not really an 8-inch scale, it's more like a 4-inch scale. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, overall this figure gets 3 stars. I mean, it's cool, it's Biollante, but the scaling, it's not that good. It's not good for any figure that I know of right now. It might be good for like just some obscure, like medium-sized Godzilla that would fit perfectly with this. But yeah, and then the paint job, not good at all. I mean, my favorite part about this figure is just the back side right here. That looks pretty good, but it's just a spray. I just like the color. And the paint job's pretty lazy. The detailing looks okay, but the head, they definitely screwed up on it. So yeah, that's basically it. Get this figure if you can, but for a low price. I don't recommend getting this figure if they charge it over $100 without the box, and I don't recommend getting it if they charge it over $120 with the box. So yeah, it's just not worth like $200 to get this figure. So yeah, that's basically it. And this is Goji Rex ZSC signing out.